Welcome to TOL Season 14, Week 3, and we got a good one for you. We got the Chicago Drunkards versus Team Star Trek, and we are going to jump right into it. 3, 2, 1, go. And this game is one that I personally requested because I wanted to call a Star Trek game, and I always love calling shitbag games because, you know, he's a bag of shit. And so here comes Odo. So I am a crappy Star Trek fan, half-assed Star Trek fan. I'm not sure how to word it. Like, I like Star Trek, but I can't sit here and say that I love it or I've watched every show. Incomplete pass to Dan Aykroyd. Oh, there's this new Saturday Night Live movie I want to see. I keep hearing about it. Anyway. Oh, CM Punk getting the job as the lead running back. About damn time. The cult of personality getting the big gig here. Maybe there's an injury and he's normally a backup, but still. Good to see Phil in the starting role. One of the most famous Chicagoans. I think it's Chicagoans. All right, so here's Pike. Christopher Pike, maybe. Return. Okay. So, Star Trek gets a good defensive stop. Picard, of course. Should have been no question who the quarterback would be. And I just got to say here, Star Trek last week had one of the roughest losses I've ever seen. I mean, just one of the craziest last minute and a half of a game you'll ever see. If you didn't watch it, go back to week 2, watch the Star Trek game. It was insane. And speaking of insane, what was that play call, 3rd and 18? This offense is built that it does have the potential for big plays. So, anyway, here's Punk to return. Now I'm more and more thinking that, you know, he's a backup running back and the starter is hurt. But it would not be a surprise at all if CM Punk gets hurt, because that's what he does. He gets hurt a lot. And there goes Thomas. Big gain there. And Bill Murray in the gun. Looking. Slow pursuit. There's Punk. He's all over the place. The cult of personality. The voice of the voiceless. Who things did not go great in AEW for Mr. Phil Brooks, but he's having a really nice run in WWE. It was a little shaky when he first came back, but I wasn't worried about it. And his feud with Drew McIntyre, I would say it's the WWE feud of the year. Probably even more so than Roman and Cody at the beginning of the year. Both were great. Live and, you know, geez, all right, I'm not going to go on a WWE rant because 90% of you don't care, but WWE's been pretty good this year, if you haven't been paying attention. A bunch of good feuds. I mean, Ripley and Liv Morgan was great. Okay, but anyway, here we go. So, 3rd and 9. Called play. Delivers anyway. Frank Lloyd Wright. Famous architect. And Chicago win. Bill Murray scans the field. Aykroyd! No! Can't get it done. 2nd and 10. Looking. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Do it again. Oh, covered! But the receiver just says, nah, I'll just take it. I'll just take this ball. This football, yeah, I'll just take it. And Punk to the edge. No, not quite. Stopped at the goal line. Stopped at the 1-inch line. Do they give it to Phil again? And he's in. No, I just caught him in and he's not. Check that replay. I think the ball crossed the plane. They do give it to him again, and he's in comfortably this time. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Look in my eyes. What can you see? The cult of personality. And so, CM Punk gets it done. Burn him. Oh, a fumble. Recovered by the drunkards. And the Star Trek team can't catch a break. I mean, their offense is basically had the ball for... They had one bad sack. Or on the reverse, was it? Or a sack. And basically, that's it. That's all the opportunity their offense has gotten. So, it's not Picard's fault. It never is it? No, that's not true. Sometimes it was definitely Picard's fault. I watched... The Next Generation is the iteration of Star Trek that I'm the most familiar with. Punk stopped in the backfield, 2nd and 16. Good rush by the linebacker. Oh, caught in traffic. 1st down. Wow, these receivers, they must have really good catch stat because they are coming down with everything. Punk. Chugging along. He's for a backer. He's having a pretty good game. Oh no! I was just about to stay snuffed out there, but no, 1st down. 1st and goal from the 8. Punk gets some space and... Oh, touchdown! Look in my eyes. What can you see? The cult of personality. He just dropped a pipe bomb on the Star Trek team. And now let's see if the Star Trek offense can get anything going. Burnham will be the return man. Hand off to Pike. Picks up about 2. All right, and they do not like throwing on 3rd down. I wish my team would run the ball on 3rd down more, but... Quark with the punt. Punk, Mr. Everything, with the punt return, and... This is all drunkards, folks. Remember, when you get a commentary game, it doesn't mean that it's going to necessarily be a good game. Sometimes it's a shitburger. So, the Star Trek team does have a pretty explosive offense. So it is, they could turn it around quickly, but it's been all drunkards so far. Defender just barely outside of that one. 1st and 10, driving, strong. And, while we have a moment here, also wanted to mention that season is very young and it's very early, but Mr. King Davis himself might be looking at another Defensive Player of the Year because he is off to a hot start for the Gamers. So, one of my favorite players in the league. And he's showing it. He's proven it so far this year. Harold Ramis! Murray just... Wow, that guy was like... He was doing his celebration and the guy was still in like tackle mode. That was kind of weird. It's like he was boogieing down. Push that back 10 seconds button and watch the defender kind of boogieing right in front of him. So it's 21-0. Star Trek really... I mean, they desperately just need to put some points in. And again, they have some deep pass plays. I know it doesn't seem like that, but this is my friend's team, A-Bomb. So, I watch all of his games, and I've seen his offense do crazy things. So, I know it's capable. I know it's there. Incomplete to Burnham. 2nd and 10. Picard rolls out. Oh, and it's deep. All night long. Let me see that thong, baby. That thong, the thong, thong, thong. So they're going to line up early for the field goal. Oh, and they're going to butcher it and miss it. Oh, it's blocked. Uh-oh. Drunkards pick it up with 4 seconds left in the half. 1st and 10. It's another give to CM Punk, who has a little bit of room to pick up a few yards, but he's not going to. Wow, big chunk, actually. More than just a few. But not a threat to take one. So 21-0 at the half. And Drunkards have got to be feeling good about this one. They could use a big win at this stage of the season, and they go into the half feeling good. But Star Trek finally showed a little bit of offensive spark right there at the end. So perhaps they can get something going and make this game competitive and interesting. Burnham takes it out to the 30. Got some motion before the play. Oy vey. Bobby Lesher, the man himself, the leader. That's a sack. Wasn't there one year where we had like 3 different Bobby Leshers? I don't know. It was weird. Guys, stop kissing Bobby's ass. I would say he's not going to fix it for you, but he might. So, Pike, and then the offense is right back to sucking a turd bucket. Quark has been one of the more active players today. Punts it. Punk, Mr. Everything. Brings it out to about the 27. And has not gotten injured, which is impressive. Bill Murray. Another handoff. They're probably going to be handing it off a lot for the rest of this game. So I would guess that CM Punk is going to be injured at some point. Just seems most likely here. Boom. They get him. James T. Kirk. The original captain. With a big sack. Murray to Aykroyd. Boom! Big gainer. Missed dive one. Oh, the second guy does track him down. So it's 1st and 10 from the 27. Frank Lloyd Wright wide open. Touchdown, Drunkards. I feel like I should know some kind of Chicago song. Is there like an official Chicago song? I'll make one up. We are Chicago. River runs right through the center of our city. And our population is 98% homosexual. We like to eat our own poop. Do you want a second scoop? Chicago, we're a bunch of losers. Chicago, we suck at everything. I actually like Chicago. I have friends there. It's a great town. But, now that I'm the Philly guy, I just have to shit on every other major city possible. But Chicago's actually a really cool town. Oh, man, gets it off. Cisco. Let me see that thong. Baby, that thong, the thong, thong, thong. Baby, let your booty go. Baby, let your booty go. Oh, crushed. Defense was ready for that reverse bullshit. Picard boots out. Throws it. Oh, not able to come down with it. Needed to throw it a little bit earlier. 3rd and 16. Will they do a slow handoff? No, they actually run the play action this time. Going to Cisco again, I believe. No. Whoa. Throwing to nobody, apparently. Please don't kick a field goal. Oh, Christ. Down 28-0 in the 3rd quarter, and they're like, I know what'll get us back into it. A field goal. Good. So it is 28-3. Odo with the good field goal. And is that the beginning of the comeback? CM Punk takes it at the goal line. I think if Joe's team did lose this game, he might rage quit as soon as it was over. I wouldn't even blame him. Up 28-0 in the minute in the third quarter and you lose. That would be rough. But it's possible. It's possible. We've all seen some crazy-ass comebacks in this league, for sure. Deep to Aykroyd. Incomplete. All right, well, I guess if you're going to make the comeback, the first thing you would do is try to get the stop in the third quarter and get the ball back before the fourth quarter starts. So, Star Trek, trying to keep our attention. It pretty much would have to run a perfect game from here on out. Couldn't give up any scores. Need to score a touchdown on every drive. Would need at least one onside kick. But again, it's possible. And that's it, folks. No, it is not. Oh, whoa, I spoke too soon. They end up getting... Oh, he can't be tackled. He's invincible. Wow, the old throw the interception, pick up the fumble play. Star Trek pulls that one out of the old playbook. Pike is just eaten up. Those plays are just not working. They're cheap for a reason. But they're going to go back to it because, that's smart offensive coordinators right there. That's what you want to do at that point. Direct snap. Pull. Cool. 4th and 26. Don't like their chances here. Goes to the one man who could possibly do it. No, but it's incomplete. So the Drunkards take over with an impressive, dominant defensive performance by the Drunkards. And could this be the year that the Drunkards return back to the playoffs? Because they had a couple years there where they were really good, and then they haven't made the playoffs the last few years. But there's a spot for them. This could be their year. I know I'm 2-0, but my team, the Nine Realms team, is dog shit. Like, if you wanted to bet an under, if Vegas is taking over-under bets on team total wins, take the under on my team. Not because I'm being a crybaby or whatever, but I've played 2 of those. I don't know. Bobby hired somebody who's never played before, like some outside agency or something. I don't know what the fuck they are. Some outside agency to make teams or something. And I barely beat both of those teams, so. I'm +4. I'm 2-0, but I'm +4 in point differential. So my team is dog shit. 2nd and 8. And Punk's really been the bell cow. Not a bunch of big runs, but moving the chains pretty consistently. It's hard to actually do this in Tecmo. I always wanted to build a grinded out 3 yards in a cloud of dust kind of team, but unfortunately, it's very hard to have any kind of consistent offense like that. You pretty much... Here's Aykroyd, touchdown, just running up the score. If you want to have a run game, you pretty much have to go for just big hitting run plays. So, I don't know, I tried something where all of my run plays go to the same side of the line, and they're all sort of quick hitters. Thought I'd figure something out, but I didn't. But CM Punk is doing it better than I can. Burnham takes it from inside the end zone. Nice return. Wow, Burnham is burning the defense. This guy misses this dive. He's got a real shot at this. Oh, go. Oh, caught at the 3. That would have added a little burst of excitement to this game. Oh, Jesus. I mean, when this kind of things happens, you're just like, you know what? It's just not my day. Player X trying to return this fumble. That point differential matters, and they're really gunning for it. They're going to be in a close battle for the playoffs. They want that point differential. Comes Punk, picks up 5. Punk picks up another 1. That's all they need. Yeah, I was saying he was going to get injured, but despite the fact that they're really feeding him a lot. Hasn't gotten injured, and he's returning punts. No injury, so I'm impressed. Second and 8. Wow. Wiggles and waggles. What a great run. I'm really curious to see what his final rush total is. It's definitely going to be over 100 for sure. And how many carries he's got. My God. I mean, I guess he's heavy rush. I didn't think he was, but I guess he is. Because, man, it's been a ton of carries. That's another one. All right, so 35-3. A one-sided shabacle. 26 carries for $125. So, very impressive win for the Drunkards. And back to the drawing board for Star Trek.